Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está everybody? What's going on? What's popping? What's locking? Anyway, today we're going to focus on the locks and the dipset. Yes, I said the locks and the dipset. Cause obviously, as I'm looking at things, there's a lot of things that you guys don't understand, and I'm willing to come up front and explain that to you guys. What's going on? The last time these guys were performing on stage, the Locks had won, which they should. And I'm not on a biased opinion. I'm gonna give y'all the facts. After I'm done talking, I'm gonna give y'all the facts why the Dipset was not in unity. They were not, coexisting amongst each other. But the Locks, they've been family and stuff like that. A brief history about the Dipset. Yes, the Dipset looks fly. They got the chains, they got everything, whatever you call it, swag. But you have to understand, these guys are not really, you guys expecting a lot from Jim Jones and Killer Kim and stuff like that. So let me give you a brief history. The Dipset, Jim Jones and Killer Kim, they from the school background, not the street background. Let me repeat myself. Let me make it clear, right? Killer Kim was the first one that, that hit the street first, that dropped out of school. I was like, okay, let me get it on my own. So I see why he's the boss. I see why he's the, I think the CEO of Dipset. I can see why he deserved that part. But when it comes to Jim Jones and Freaky Zeke, you gotta understand, these two right here, they're artists. They are not gangsters. They're not killers. They are artists. Jim Jones was from a Catholic school, all right? He grew up in a Catholic school. His parents had money, a little bit of money. So he did not go to a public school where he can mingle with everybody and learn what's going on. He learned everything basically off Killer Kim and Freaky Zeke, all right? Because you guys are throwing the word snitch around like it's water. First of all, it's not, you don't call an artist a snitch. You don't call a boy a snitch when they don't understand the game. They're not from that type of cloth, right? Again, I'm gonna provide y'all with proof. I'll let y'all be the judge. Cause I did my research and I've been watching these guys for how long now? Cause I grew up in Connecticut. I'm from Florida, right? But I grew up in Connecticut, Bridgeport. So I'm familiar with the up north style, and I've been watching those guys, and so yeah, we about to start. I'm gonna show y'all proof. Y'all decide, and stop using the word snitch around. Mr. Jim Jones, aka Jimmy, he's just like 69, the artist, the rapper. The reason why you guys are wrong is because you guys are expecting real from, I'm not gonna say he's fake, he do got his own character, but you guys are expecting a lot of street stuff from a person who's an artist. He's just a pure artist. He just want to make music, and that's it. And he also got himself in a bad position because you're an artist, but you want to hang around killers. Eventually, something gonna go down where the ops or the police, they're gonna look at that team, you and that team. So they're gonna look at the whole team like, okay, I forgot how they say it, all birds something flock together. Birds of the same feather flies together. There you go. Yeah, so let's start, baby.
The streets, man, I got out the streets, but I really ain't get out the streets. I just don't sell no drugs and do nothing illegal, nigga. I'm still in the streets, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still on the corner. Niggas that do whatever they do, as long as I ain't involved with it. But I'm there, nigga. There ain't nothing changed about me. I go to the office, I go to work every day, I go to the studio, I wake up, work out, go to the hood. My regimen ain't changed too much. It's just I'm getting money, and I got a lot of shit to do during my day, but at the end of the day, I'm in the hood.
There you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. He's just a simple artist. So I just don't know why you guys are so caught up on snitching. Come on, man. When you expect something from, I mean, the man is an artist. He's not a gangster. He's not a killer. He just told you he ain't never did nothing, so all he do is music. So y'all stop playing, stop throwing the word snitching around, because obviously you guys, I'm from the 90s, right? And I understand words, I understand codes of I know the street codes, especially I'm from Florida. You know what I'm saying? So you guys y'all just be talking nonsense. And I'm not sticking up for Mr. Jimmy. It's just that I'm trying to make y'all understand, like, there's certain people that y'all expect greatness from. It's not gonna be in them. Then they have not built like that. Obviously, if you guys did y'all research, or if y'all knew about Jim Jones a long time ago, you guys will not use the word snitch. You guys will keep him in line. Look, mister, you do music, and if you're a homie or a friend of his that's on the street, you keep that away from him. You keep him in the studio, and you handle business. You guys trying to do everything together. That's why y'all messed up.
Like, I can't operate if I ain't got a piece of the hood with me and shit like that. But as far as the hustling and selling drugs and that's my source of income, no, the streets is not my source of income. But if you think about it, the streets is my source of income, because only the people from the streets that support me. You understand? Like, there ain't nobody else to support Jim Jones, to put Jim Jones on the map, but the niggas from the hood, the niggas that coming up hopeless, niggas that's out there selling drugs, the niggas out there banging, niggas that's gang banging, claiming they sets, niggas that shooting guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is. You know what I mean? So I go to show you, like, this music is my drugs. You know what I mean? I'm selling it to the hood. That's all I'm doing.
At least he knows who got his back. The people, the street, not those foreign countries. At least he knows who his loyalty lies on. Give him that. Give him that. He told y'all from the beginning, from way back then, because that's an old video. From way back then, what he was. You guys don't listen. You guys never did. That's why a lot of us are paying the price over words. He's snitching. What do you expect? The man might see a gun in the crowd, he might get scared. But you guys expect him to be a Mike Tyson. You guys expect him to be, I don't know. But y'all really tripping with the word snitching. Y'all don't even know the rules of the street. But a lot of y'all talking. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Jim Jones, he did a couple things. He did two things that I remember that he was real.
Come here. Tell the camera what you just told me. Tell the camera that. Okay. Tell the camera.
Look, we said it. I said it. I even went up to his wife and I apologized to her afterwards. Off the camera.
Comment you made was conducive to you walking around this city in a comfortable manner?
No, not at all. And that's why I came to her and I apologized. Yo, Chrissy, I sincerely apologize. You know I did not mean that like that.
Not real, but the only time I seen Jimmy act out of character, supposedly, a real street man,
Fair shades.
How you feeling about Jay-Z right now, man?
Fuck Jay.
The downfall of Dipset. That night when they was on stage, it looked really bad. It's a lot of things that come into play. These guys don't know how to do business.
See this bird, and all the promoters see this bird in the club. Acknowledge we about to turn this bird real crazy. This bird about to be crazy, this bird gang, man. You already know bird gang for life, man. That's all I know, bird gang, man.
With anybody, it seems to me like Jim Jones, Freaky Ziki, and Cameron, Killer Cameron, it seems that these three are the only one matters. Anybody that comes between them or behind them as an artist.
You telling us that you bumped into Jim Jones?
Yeah, I bumped in the dog, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was
Y'all seen each other and all that?
Yeah, we seen each other. It wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing. I ain't really like, pushing the button. I figured like, his go, you know what I'm saying? His weight was up. I was by myself. Let's keep that funky. I was by myself, shopping, doing what I do in the mall, you know what I mean? But dude was a bunch of dudes, he seen me, he ain't say nothing. So I figured, hey, why should I say something? This the dude that's in power, this the dude doing what he's doing, like, his capo status and all that. I figured, he'd get at me. He didn't get at me, so it wasn't no real urge to get at him. So kind of threw it that. You know what I'm saying? That's just for the record.
It doesn't work for him. The only person that lasted kind of long was Jules Santana. And that's because he's smart. He knows how to keep his position, so he know how to play his role. Other than that, if Jules would have said what he really wanted to say in his heart, because if you watch all the video and interviews that Jules Santana made, he don't really speak from his point of view. He'll be like, yeah, that's how he always talk. So if he would have went about it his way, he will not last just like the other artists that been under that umbrella. As far as like Max B.
Like my beef now, man, you already know, man. I got beef with the whole Dipset, man. I'm riding on everybody at Dipset, man. You already know, man. From Jewels to motherfucking freaky, whatever the fuck, Zeke, Gargamel, Jim, all them niggas is enemies. Don't nobody ask me about them niggas when y'all see me. Oh, yo, what's up with Jim? Man, fuck all them niggas. I don't fuck with none of them niggas. Them niggas under Jim whack. Them niggas ain't getting no money. All them niggas sitting in the studio writing fake ass songs for that nigga, watching that nigga look good. I'm out here making moves. I get money. I keep thousands on me every day.
Now, we're gonna speak the facts about Lux and Dipset. Why the Lux won, they in coordination, and why the Dipset lost.
Baby 730, bro, gang, with my gangsters. I'm taking that
It's a whole lot of stuff going on, and I know there's a lot of artists. What they'll do is they'll sell music. And the Lux side, right? I remember when Jada Kiss said these people, Dipset, they were rapping over, they letting their song play and they'll rap over it. They weren't like freestyle. They weren't using their own voice. They were singing. They were rapping with the music. And you gotta understand, these folks, they don't know their own rhymes. They don't know what they wrote.
It's Mr. 730, CEO, president, bitches, CEO, something. I don't know my verse shit. I never know my verse or nothing that I say. I be twisted, I be drunk as a motherfucker, but I got the cake. I spit it at you.
That's why they lost. That's why they lost. And you know, I understand Freaky Zeke was one of the co-founder. He started with Killer Cam. and Jimmy. I know that these three are the main, but if you're gonna be a hype man, be a hype man.
I'm a hustler.
Is that what you tell him, Freaky?
I'm a hustler.
Is that what you tell him, Freaky?
Andy, real quick, I gotta finish.
Dead ass, I'm a hustler, Sub-Zero.
Oh, yeah?
So that means,
Yo,
I don't remember nothing I said. I wrote
what we
it.
do.
I wrote it and I sold it. Like, just how niggas chopped up they motherfucking cracks, they don't know which crack they chopped up the best. You know what I'm saying? Ask a nigga, when was the first time he chopped it?
And still get money. That's the reason why over all these years you never came up as a rapper. People don't know what you do. You know, even though you hold Dipset down, you one of the co-founder, they still don't know what you do because you everywhere. You know, I can understand. Okay, you gonna give it a shot. You're gonna try the rapping thing, right? Stick to it, but you everywhere. You messing with women. You just.
Another fight.
Yeah, get that on camera.
Time out. Niggas ain't jumping on Ray, baby. Not Ray, baby. Not Ray, baby. Fuck that. Ray, baby. Fuck that. Ray, baby. Fuck that.
Hold on.
Your mind is everywhere. You know what I mean? You crashing cars. You don't know how to act. All right. Before I go, y'all be the judge. I provide y'all with evidence. I did my research. You know, just touching very lightly on things, what's going on, and why they lost. All right.